If you're over 50, I need you to pay very close attention because what I'm about to share with you could quietly change the course of your life overnight. Picture this. You go to bed feeling perfectly fine, but by morning, something's not right. Your arm won't move. Your words are jumbled. You're off balance, confused. No warning signs, no pain, just a stroke, sudden and silent. Now here's the part that surprises most of my patients. It's not always caused by smoking, poor diet, or lack of exercise. In fact, it might be coming from something you've been taking with the best of intentions, your daily vitamins. That's right. Every day, millions of older adults swallow supplements, hoping to strengthen their bones, sharpen their memory, or boost their energy. But what most seniors are never told is this. Some vitamins, especially in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can quietly increase your risk of stroke. As a physician, I've seen it firsthand. Brain bleeds, dangerous spikes in blood pressure, silent damage that builds over time, not from bad habits, but from well-meaning supplement routines gone wrong. That's why in today's episode, we're uncovering 5 of the most common vitamins that may be quietly raising your stroke risk. And more importantly, how to use them safely so they protect your brain instead of harming it. If brain health matters to you or someone you love, stay with me. What you're about to learn on Senior Health Guard could help protect your independence, your memory, and quite possibly, your life. Vitamin number 1, vitamin D, the sunshine nutrient with a dark side. If you're over 50, you've likely been told for years to take your vitamin D. It's praised for protecting your bones, boosting your mood, and supporting your immune system. And yes, all of that is true when taken in moderation. But here's what almost no one tells older adults. Too much vitamin D, especially if taken at the wrong time, can quietly raise your risk of stroke. Here's why. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. That sounds beneficial. Strong bones, healthy teeth. But when you take high doses, your body doesn't know what to do with all that extra calcium. Instead of going neatly into your bones, it spills into your bloodstream. The result? Calcium buildup inside your arteries. And as we age, our arteries naturally become more rigid and less flexible. Add calcium deposits, and those blood vessels become stiff, narrow, and much more likely to form clots. One wrong moment, especially at night when dehydration and blood pressure shifts occur, and that clot can travel straight to your brain. That's when a silent stroke happens. Here's the scariest part. Many over-the-counter vitamin D supplements sold in the U.S. contain far more than seniors actually need. Labels often show 5,000 IU or even 10,000 IU per capsule. People take them daily, thinking more is better. But even 2,000 IU can be too much if you're not deficient. Take Walter, one of my patients. He was 74, a retired Navy veteran, sharp and disciplined. Every morning, he lined up his supplements, including one 10,000 IU vitamin D pill. He believed he was protecting his bones. But one morning, his wife found him slumped in the kitchen, unable to speak. A stroke. His labs showed extremely high calcium, stiff arteries, and unstable blood pressure. The cause? Vitamin D toxicity. Walter is not alone. This can happen to anyone taking high doses without medical guidance, especially if taken in the evening. Timing matters. Taking vitamin D at night allows calcium to build while the body slows down, increasing stroke risk during sleep. The safe move is simple. Get your vitamin D levels checked. Don't guess. Most seniors need only a few hundred IU per day, and rarely more than 1,000 IU. Take it in the morning to give your body time to process it. Be extra cautious if you're also on calcium or heart medications. Vitamin D isn't the enemy, but in high doses, especially at the wrong time, it can silently set the stage for a life-altering stroke. Respect the dose. Respect the timing. Let your doctor guide you. Vitamin number 2, vitamin E, the heart helper that can backfire in the brain. For decades, vitamin E has been praised as a natural ally for heart health. It's marketed to older adults as a supplement that improves circulation, boosts memory, and keeps skin youthful. Many people over 50 take it daily, believing it's safe, gentle, and beneficial. But there's a serious risk that often goes unmentioned. In high doses, especially when combined with blood-thinning medications. Vitamin E can quietly increase your risk of a brain bleed. Here's what's happening inside the body. While vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, it also acts as a natural anticoagulant. It thins the blood. On its own, that effect might be minor. But many adults over 50 are already prescribed blood thinners, such as warfarin, Plavix, or take a daily aspirin to prevent clots. When high-dose vitamin E is added to the mix, the blood can become dangerously thin. And in an aging brain where blood vessels are already fragile, that can be a recipe for disaster. Even a tiny rupture can lead to a hemorrhagic stroke, a bleed inside the brain that can cause sudden confusion, loss of movement, speech difficulty, or even permanent disability. What's especially concerning is that supplement labels often don't reflect the real risk. The recommended daily intake of vitamin E for older adults is only 15 milligrams, or about 22 IU. Yet most bottles sold in stores contain 200 IU, 400 IU, and even up to 1,000 IU per capsule, doses that far exceed what the body typically needs. Let me share a story. Evelyn, an 81-year-old retired teacher, had a heart valve issue and was prescribed warfarin. Her labs were stable, her blood pressure under control. Then she read about vitamin E in a magazine and began taking 800 IU daily to boost her memory. Within weeks, she was rushed to the hospital with a severe headache and confusion. A brain scan revealed a hemorrhagic stroke. The combination of warfarin and vitamin E had thinned her blood too much, leading to a vessel rupture. Evelyn survived, but her memory was permanently affected. Sadly, her case isn't unique. Many well-meaning seniors unknowingly mix high-dose vitamin E with medications that already thin their blood. So what should you do? First, check your supplement labels. If your vitamin E dose is over 100 IU, it may already be more than you need. Be especially cautious if you're on any blood thinners. And whenever possible, get your vitamin E from food. Nuts, seeds, and leafy greens offer safe, balanced amounts your body can use. Vitamin E isn't dangerous when used wisely, but in high doses and without guidance, it can quietly turn from heart helper into brain hazard. Always let your doctor help you decide what's right. Vitamin number 3, vitamin B6, the nerve support that can quietly damage your nerves. Walk down any supplement aisle, and you'll see vitamin B6 everywhere. It's marketed as a brain booster, an energy enhancer, and a nerve protector. Many adults over 50 reach for it, hoping it will help with tingling hands, fatigue, or trouble concentrating. But there's a hidden danger most people never hear about. In high doses, vitamin B6 can actually harm your nervous system, sometimes permanently. Here's how. Unlike some other water-soluble vitamins that flush out easily, vitamin B6 can build up in the body over time when taken in large amounts. Instead of supporting your nerves, excess B6 begins to strip away the protective sheath that insulates them, much like peeling the plastic off an electrical wire. That damage leads to numbness, burning sensations, muscle weakness, and balance problems. The scariest part is how slowly these symptoms develop. At first, you might feel mild tingling in your feet or fingers. Then walking becomes unsteady. It's easy to blame these changes on arthritis or aging. But behind the scenes, your nerves may be under attack from the very supplement you thought was helping. And here's the real problem. Older adults only need between 2 to 10 milligrams of B6 per day. Yet many supplements sold in stores or online contain 50, 100, or even 200 milligrams per dose. Some nerve support formulas include even more. Taken daily over weeks or months, these high doses can build up silently until the damage is done. I've had patients come to my clinic with numb feet, trembling hands, and difficulty walking, only to discover their multivitamin or brain formula was slowly poisoning their nerves. One man holding back tears told me, "I just wanted to protect my brain. I didn't know I was hurting it." Here's how to protect yourself. Check your labels. If your supplement contains more than 10 milligrams of B6 per serving, talk to your doctor. Get your B6 from food instead. Salmon, chicken, bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals provide more than enough in safe, natural doses. In the right amount, vitamin B6 is essential, but too much, taken for too long, can quietly turn from nerve protector into nerve predator, putting your independence at risk. Vitamin number 4, vitamin A, the eye protector that can quietly raise pressure inside your brain. For years, vitamin A has been promoted as the go-to nutrient for sharp vision, healthy skin, and a strong immune system. And yes, in small amounts, that's absolutely true. But here's what most people over 50 are never told. Too much vitamin A can silently build up in your body and create dangerous pressure inside your brain. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C or most B vitamins, which flush out in your urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means your body stores the excess in your liver, fatty tissues, and even your brain. Over time, especially if you're taking high-dose supplements, those stores can reach toxic levels without you realizing it. And when there's too much vitamin A in the system, the brain begins to suffer. This pressure buildup inside your skull can lead to a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, or false brain tumor. The symptoms are alarming and mimic a real stroke: worsening headaches, blurred or double vision, dizziness, nausea, slurred speech, and confusion. Many older adults rush to the ER thinking they've had a stroke, only to find no clots or bleeding, just dangerously elevated intracranial pressure caused by vitamin A toxicity. What makes this even more concerning is how easy it is to overdose. The safe upper limit for vitamin A in older adults is around 2,500 to 3,000 IU per day, and only under medical supervision. But many eye health, skin, or anti-aging supplements sold online contain 5,000, 10,000, even 25,000 IU per capsule. On top of that, seniors often take a multivitamin and a separate vision formula, unknowingly doubling or tripling their intake. One retired teacher I saw had taken high-dose vitamin A for years, hoping to protect her eyesight. But instead, it raised her intracranial pressure, caused chronic dizziness, and led to permanent damage to her optic nerves. So what's the safe approach? Start with food. Carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, and liver provide all the vitamin A you need in a safe, natural form. Check your labels. If your supplement contains more than 2,500 IU, especially if it's retinol or preformed vitamin A, ask your doctor if it's really necessary. Don't stack products, and pay attention to warning signs like persistent headaches or blurry vision. Your eyes don't need megadoses, they need balance, and your brain does too. Vitamin number 5. Niacin, the heart helper that can push your blood pressure over the edge. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, has long been praised for its heart benefits. Some doctors even prescribe it to help lower cholesterol. It's found in many over-the-counter heart health supplements, added to cereals, multivitamins, and even energy drinks. But here's what most people over 50 are never told. In high doses, niacin can send your blood pressure into dangerous territory and, in some cases, trigger a stroke. Here's why. One of niacin's effects is that it causes your blood vessels to suddenly expand, which is why people often feel flushed or warm in the face after taking it. That might sound like improved circulation, but soon after, those same blood vessels constrict again. This sudden opening and snapping shut creates a yo-yo effect on your circulation, putting enormous strain on your arteries. And for someone over 50 whose blood vessels are already more fragile, stiff, or narrowed by plaque, that pressure swing is like tapping on glass with a hammer. Eventually, something gives way. That's how a high dose of niacin, taken with good intentions, can lead to a mini stroke, a sharp spike in blood pressure, or even a full-blown cardiovascular event. And here's the part many don't realize. Most older adults only need 10 to 20 milligrams of niacin per day from food, but many supplements sold online contain 500, 1,000, even 2,000 milligrams per capsule. More than 50 times the safe amount if not prescribed and monitored. I've seen older adults come into the ER with dizziness, pounding headaches, heart palpitations, and slurred speech. Not because of poor diet or lack of care, but because a single supplement pushed their delicate balance too far. So how can you protect yourself? Start by reading your labels. If your supplement contains more than 50 milligrams of niacin, talk to your doctor. Be careful not to double up. Many multivitamins already include niacin. Avoid flush-free or extended-release versions unless your physician recommends them. And whenever possible, get your niacin from food. Chicken, turkey, salmon, peanuts, and whole grains offer all the B3 your body needs, naturally and safely. Your heart and brain don't need extreme doses. They need consistency, calm circulation, and nutrients in balance. Niacin from food is medicine, but too much from a pill can quietly become poison. Safer alternatives. Why real food beats pills every time. After hearing about the hidden risks of certain vitamins, you may be asking yourself, then what should I do? The answer is simpler than you might think. Go back to real food. Let me tell you about Mrs. Margaret Wilson, a 73-year-old retired school principal from Arizona. When I first met her, she proudly showed me a drawer filled with supplements. Vitamin D for her bones, vitamin E for her heart, a B complex for energy, niacin for cholesterol, a multivitamin, and even a few brain support pills she had ordered online. She told me, "Doctor, I'm doing everything right. I take all of these every day." But despite her dedication, Margaret didn't feel well. She was waking up dizzy. Some mornings her blood pressure would spike. Other days it would drop too low. She felt foggy, weak, and worried her memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. Something didn't add up. So we tried something radical. We cleared the clutter. Slowly we replaced her supplements with whole, nourishing foods. Her breakfast changed completely. One boiled egg for steady protein, half an avocado full of healthy, brain-supporting fats, a slice of whole grain toast for stable energy, a handful of blueberries packed with antioxidants that protect memory, a glass of room-temperature water to gently hydrate her brain, sometimes a few walnuts or almonds for extra omega-3s, and a natural dose of vitamin E. No powders, no pills, just real food her body could recognize. Within weeks, Margaret's dizziness faded, her blood pressure stabilized, her energy returned. And one morning she smiled and told me, "Doctor, my mind feels clearer than it has in years." Why did this work? Because your body was never designed to run on mega doses from bottles. It was built to thrive on nutrients from whole foods, in their natural, balanced form. For those over 50, the best brain foods are simple: leafy greens like spinach and kale, fatty fish like salmon and sardines, berries rich in polyphenols, nuts, seeds, and whole grains that support circulation and brain function. If you take away just one message, let it be this: your brain doesn't need more pills. It needs balance, hydration, and steady nutrition from real food. Here's your final wake-up call, and perhaps the most important message of all. Awareness, not fear, is the most powerful medicine we have. If you've made it this far, you might be feeling a bit uneasy. Maybe you've been taking some of these vitamins for years. Maybe you have a drawer full of bottles you believed were protecting your brain, your bones, your energy. Let me reassure you, this is not your fault. It's not about blame. It's about understanding how your body changes after 50. Your liver no longer processes supplements the way it did at 30. Your kidneys filter more slowly. Your blood vessels are more fragile. What once helped you might now quietly work against you. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because the rules of your body have changed. That's why I'm asking you to shift your thinking. Don't chase more pills. Start by chasing balance. A glass of water before bed. A plate of whole, colorful foods each day. A conversation with your doctor about what your body truly needs and what it doesn't. I've seen remarkable transformations when older adults step away from megadoses and return to food-based nourishment. Their minds clear, their mornings steady, their confidence returns. That is the power of awareness. So here's your next step. If this message resonated with you, take action today. Check your labels. Make one healthy swap at breakfast. And if you found value here, like this video, subscribe to Senior Health Guard, and most importantly, share it with someone you care about. Together, we can help more people stay sharp, steady, and independent. In our next video, we'll uncover the truth about multivitamins, who really needs them, and who might be better off without. Until then, stay aware, stay balanced, and remember, You're never too old to take back control of your health.